Uganda is a country that God created with so much beauty and romanticism. It's no brainer, former British Prime Minister, when he was immensely dazzled by this land, he called it the Pearl of Africa. There's no debate. The jewel in the crown is Fort Portal, Uganda's tourism city and the seat of Toro Kingdom. We introduce to you this land of unmatched scenic beauty, a countryside that will gift you a warm embrace, and a people known for their friendly and generous reception. With 52 crater lakes in one district and an imposing snow-capped Rwenzori mountain, this is a natural wonder. Come with us on this journey of culture, hospitality, and the spectacular nature. Our first port of call is the western side of the East African Rift Valley. Beckoned by the allure of this landscape, we descended deep down into Semik Valley, and all of a sudden, the chilly morning is warmed up by the natural hot springs at Sempaya. A jet of hot water is constantly gushing out from the ground. It's like being in an open-air steam bath or sauna. Local tourism is booming. Young Ugandans from Kampala and other cities are here in big numbers. Trust the Ugandan spirit. It's party after party. These ones have carried their music system and are blasting Jamaican tunes in the jungle.
There is general understanding that tourism is growing among the Ugandans, and also Ugandans are starting to appreciate the fact that they need to travel around their own country.
Toro is also known as the land of Mpako, or pet names, which are like an identity code used for greetings, expressing love and compassion, gratefulness, and also they are used in subjective moments. To strike a chord with this culture and cash in on the heritage of the people, a local investor is building what he has called the Emple Village in Gweri, west of Fort Portal. As the golden yellow rays of sunset pierces through the trees down to a man-made water body, the sheer beauty of this scenery had an effect on my colleague. Goosebumps. Just in the same neighborhood is a stellar, cherubic, blissful and heavenly place. It's Tabibua Safari Resort. Perched on the shores of Lake Nyabikere, this exquisite resort is a result of an impressive architectural ingenuity, natural phenomena, indigenous knowledge, and great investment. It kind of puts a spell on you, and quite frankly, I was reluctant to leave.
Well, Toro has many things to dazzle the world. One, we have the youngest king. King Oyo is the youngest reigning king up to now. Come to Toro, enjoy the beauty of Toro, but the culture of Toro.
It is easy to see why the Fort Portal, the principal city of the Toro Kingdom, is called a tourism capital of Uganda.
Mirembe, mirembe aboitu, bere mwaruga. Mirembe, mirembe, mirembe yo, bere mwaruga.
Akari tuhibe ya mubenda gutamba yasinga cyegego kabarore hayigure birungi hangirizo wantale mujwiga.
Years ago, this land attracted the prince of Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom. He rebelled from his father to come and start a kingdom that is now Toro.
Tuegendere oweitu Toro, turamibwezo nokali.
These men and women at a fireplace or a choto are remembering the heroic journey through folk songs and evivugo. We were intrigued by the words of these men and women, so the next morning we headed to Karuzika Palace to hear the story of Kaboyo, the first king of Toro.
Nikigambwa omwaka 1822 Kaboyo akabatandikire kwijja hano baitu mbehandiko nibagamba 1830. The truth of the matter akabatandikire kwijja hano nikirukuroro omwaka oguhoire tukacelebrating emyaka 2000.
From the palace, we head to Mwenge, Katoke sub-county in Chenjojo, to the home of Reverend Richard Baguma. Because of his immense knowledge about the region, this man, in his 90s, is like a living human encyclopedia.
bagenzi babyanjeru baikara kabaruru ita Toro isaza lya kaboyi balomwaire no bagenzi balega bagambira Nyamutukura mwiwo cyali aho ochuli kaboyi kanaje kuwemu.
Now, the challenge was to look for the Amagasani, or the burial sites, the royal tombs of the former kings, beginning with Kaboyo I, who came to Toro more than 200 years ago.
It is important to preserve what has gone before so that we can navigate the future.
Kelvin Armstrong Ruomire is heading a campaign and appealing to well-wishers to join the effort of preserving the heritage.
Their legacy lives on today through us all. Because of them, we inherited an inspiring history, but also a beautiful land that we all call home. It is high time that we honor them by rehabilitating their resting places. We'll have to do this in a traditional and cultural acceptable standard. This will serve to remind everyone of their role and our past, but will also serve to teach the young generation the lesson of aspiration and pride in Toro.
I'm glad to say that King Oyo, Kabamba Iguru Rukid IV, has actually given us the mandate, me as the Prime Minister and my team, and also Mr. Calvin Ruomire Armstrong, to be able to canvass and find the resources to rehabilitate the resting places, the tombs of our royal kings.
I'm humbly requesting for your support to ensure that we achieve this noble cause.
People without culture or heritage are like a people who are lost, and that's why there's an appeal to protect and preserve this great culture.
Let us consolidate the identity of Toro Kingdom under the king by rehabilitating all the resting places of our kings and be in a position to offer them, one, as our cultural identity, but two, as a tourism potential and attraction for our visitors from all over the world.
Obukama butekeho institution eyokwegesa emigenzo n'engeso eza Toro.
Nikasanga abateyimanyire ne bayigamba nagira muleka abagenyi twigana make maka ga bugondo nyowe ningamba rwangu hayo igenda kurungi ensongora ensongora